Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat, is brought to you by Stage 8 Fasteners, home of the world's best locking header bolt. Locking kits now available for all turbo applications. Go to stage8.com. Clamp Tight, the clamp making tool. Steel Rubber Products, quality crafted rubber parts and weather stripping. And by NH Oil Undercoating, the official oil-based rust prevention system.
Welcome back to Louisville, Kentucky, where Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat, is checking out the NSRA Nationals for 2020. Let's face it, it is a fact of life that you are going to have rust. The rocker panels are going to go, the trunk floor is going to go, your floor pan is going to go. If you have a car, rust is your enemy. And if you have a body panel emergency, you're going to want to call EMS. Alex, what kind of products do you have for my classic car?
We manufacture outer body sheet metal, floor pans, rocker panels, Chevrolet cars, 1935 to 1954. For the Fords, we do 1935 to 1958 on the cars. Ford pickup trucks, 1957 and 1966.
Trucks are really the new hot ticket. What kind of interest are you seeing from those folks?
Amazing. It's going through the roof. Street rods were hot in the 90s. Pickup trucks are now hot in the 2020s.
How is EMS's quality compared to the other stuff that's out there?
Our quality is superior. We're always leading the quality. We always have. And we've done that because we're an integrated company. We do our own design, our own tooling, our own manufacturing in Detroit. Not somewhere else, not in China. We make it in Detroit where car parts are supposed to be made.
You have a long history in this business.
My grandfather started at Fisher Body in 1918. Our family has been in the body parts business for 100 years. I was an engineer, my dad was an engineer, my grandfather was an engineer. I'm still making the same parts my grandfather did in the 30s.
Looking at your panels, I see they have a lot more shape than a lot of the others I've seen out there.
Because of our integrated tooling capacity and our engineering, we're able to do the complex shapes, curves, back curves, things you can't do on flat bead rollers. This is why our parts fit the best. If it's complicated, we can do it. And that's what EMS does. And that's what our reputation is. Hard, complex shapes that fit correctly.
Well, if you need it, they've got it. They're EMSautomotive.com. Check them out. In the 1930s, Ford didn't make a Speedster, so if you wanted one, you had to create it yourself. And this build was done in that spirit. Now, the genesis for the whole thing, in the back there, 2 International truck hoods. And in the front, in fact, a 1930 Ford. Everything in this vehicle was done period correct, just as you would in the 1930s. Dual updraft carburetors, no fuel injection back then, gravity-fed fuel, no fuel pump, and mechanical brakes to make the whole thing stop. It is a work of art, and it's just one of the great cars here in our Builder's Showcase. You can have all the power in the world in your hot rod or race car, but it doesn't matter unless you're getting that power to the ground. It's where you need a great rear end and lots of other components. Roy, what do you specialize in at PEM?
At PEM, we specialize in custom Ford 9-inch, bolt-in crate axles, custom third members, brake systems, and drive shafts.
Who are your chief customers?
Our primary customer base is Circle Track aftermarket. We also do quite a bit of business with the street rod market.
How do I know you guys know what you're doing?
We've been doing this for about 12 years as PEM. Been manufacturing 9 inches the entire time. We've done rebuilds, new manufacturers, and custom builds for several different applications.
You guys specialize in anything from the back of the transmission back. What if I need a component from you? What's the first step?
The best way is to contact us online through our website, or you can call us at the shop. You'll get a hold of one of our inside salespeople. If it's a custom housing, we'll have you fill out a form. If it's a custom drive shaft, we'll have you fill out a form, and then we'll build it to your specs. If it's an on-the-shelf item, we'll fill out the order and ship it to you.
An on-the-shelf item isn't exactly accurate, because if something's ordered, that's when you guys spring into action.
Absolutely. We custom build a lot of stuff. We generally, we build the third members and the housings to order. We do have gears, bearings, component pieces, yokes, all the component pieces you can buy from us off the shelf.
Where are your customers based?
A large majority of the racing customers are in the Midwest. Dirt track modified racing is a big part of our business, and we ship all over the country and all over the world.
What's the most important consideration when you're building something for the rear end of a car?
The biggest consideration for a rear end is gear ratio. That deals with where your power band is for your motor, how heavy your car is, the tire size. We want to know everything to be able to put the best package together for you.
And if you're looking for the perfect package for your car, check them out at PEMRacing.com. Well, turn out the lights. The party is over. Everyone is heading home, and we have had one amazing day here at the NSRA Nationals. We are going to see you next week here on Motorhead Garage, presented by Top Coat. In the meantime, check us out on our Facebook page. So long from Kentucky.